So topic it is successive differentiation. Successive differentiation. What is the meaning of that successive, or you may say it is the nth derivative? Suppose, for example, if I have suppose y is equal to e raised to ax, then notation wise y1, that is we can say first derivative dy by dx, it will be what? A e raised to x. If I ask you what is the second derivative, means और एक बार derivative लिया, it is y2, that is a d square y by dx square of same thing. Y का ही derivative कितने बार? दूसरी बार. तो it will be what? A square e raised to x and so on. If I continue this, what will be my 10th derivative? Y is e raised to x, and we are continuously taking the derivative successively. We are taking the derivative, first derivative, second derivative, then third, fourth, and so on. If I am interested to find out the 10th derivative, it will be what? d10y by dx raised to 10. Notation wise, it will be easy to write it in this way: y suffix 10, and what it will be, the derivative will be, 10th derivative will be a raised to 10 e raised to x. Am I right? Do reply. If y is equal to e raised to x, this is the first derivative, this is the second, and so on. This is the 10th derivative. So this is called as a successive differentiation. And it is not necessary that successive differentiation is up to 10th only. It may be up to 100, it may be up to 15th. So in general, instead of that particular order of the derivative, we may be interested in the nth. So for y equal to e raised to x, what you can say about the nth derivative? It will be a raised to n e raised to x. So in this, if I put n as a 1, what I will get? I will get first derivative and a y1 मिलेगा. If I put n as a 2, then I will get y2, second derivative, and so on. If I put n as a 10, I will get y10, that is the 10th derivative. So in short, if we have this type of formula for the y, if y is this, then what is yn, ये टाइप का अगर फॉर्मूला है हमारे पास में, then certainly we can work with the nth order derivatives or any nth order successive derivatives. Okay, so in this topic particularly we will dealing with the examples where we have to find the nth derivative. Okay, but it is not possible for to calculate that nth derivative for all y. It will be for some standard functions, means if y is a trigonometric sine, trigonometric cos, exponential e raised to x, or log, or some polynomial type, in that case only we have some formulae for writing that nth derivative, for writing the nth derivative directly. Okay, so one of the formula now we have seen that for y equal to e raised to x, if y is e raised to x, then its nth derivative is given by if y is e raised to x, then its nth derivative is given by a raised to n into e raised to x. This is one of the formula, and it is applicable for what? When y is e raised to x. So I can write it as a formula. Suppose I have y, my y is e raised to x, then its nth derivative, writing in the column form, nth derivative will be what? Yn, it is a raised to n e raised to x. Now using this, can you tell me, suppose if I have y is equal to e raised to 3x, y is equal to e raised to 3x, then what will be its nth derivative yn? By using this formula, we have the formula here. अगर y e रेस टू एक्स है तो इसका nth डेरिवेटिव क्या, a रेस टू n इंटू e रेस टू एक्स. तो इफ y is e रेस टू 3x, then what is yn? It will be 3 raised to n, because a is 3 into e raised to ax. Okay, suppose I have y is equal to e raised to minus 3x, then what will be the yn? Y is e raised to minus 3x, then yn will be minus 3 raised to n e raised to minus 3x. Okay, so in such a way we have the formulae. So first of all we will enlist that formulae which are important, and then accordingly we will see the examples. So we write down this formulae. That first column we will be writing for y. First column will represent y, and the second column will represent the yn, nth derivative for that y. Okay. So first, number one, if y is e raised to ax, then its nth derivative yn is given by a raised to n e raised to x. Second formula, if y is k raised to x, where that k is some constant, then its nth derivative, it is given by k raised to x log of k bracket raised to n. Then third, if y is ax plus b raised to m, where that m is less than n, suppose, in that case nth derivative is 0, and if m is equal to n, in that case nth derivative is given by a raised to m into m factorial. Fourth, if that y is 1 upon ax plus b bracket raised to m, तो इसका nth डेरिवेटिव का फॉर्मूला क्या है? व्हाट इज दैट फॉर्मूला? इट इज माइनस 1 रेज टू n, देन a रेज टू n, देन m प्लस n माइनस 1 फैक्टोरियल डिवाइडेड बाय m माइनस 1 फैक्टोरियल into ax plus b bracket raised to m plus n. This is important. This formula, it will be used frequently while solving the examples. Okay. Then fifth, I will just mention this, that if it is 1 upon ax plus b, so it will be the special case of that fourth formula. Fourth is for, in general, 1 upon ax plus b bracket raised to m, and if that m is 1, if that m value is 1, power is 1, then it is 1 upon ax plus b. In that case, that nth derivative is given by minus 1 raised to n, a raised to n into n factorial divided by ax plus b raised to n plus 1. Next, sixth, it is for log of ax plus b. When your y is in this format, log of ax plus b, then its nth derivative is given by minus 1 raised to n minus 1 a raised to n into n minus 1 factorial divided by ax plus b raised to n. Next, seventh formula, that is when we have y is in this format, sine of bx plus c, then its nth derivative is given by b raised to n sine of bx plus c plus n pi by 2. 8, that is for cos of bx plus c, its nth derivative is given by b raised to n cos of bx plus c plus n pi by 2. Next, ninth formula, we are just listing, we will see the examples on this. you have to remember all these formulae. So ninth, it is for e raised to x sine of bx plus c. If it is y is in this form, y equal to e raised to x sine of bx plus c, then its nth derivative is given by r raised to n e raised to x sine of bx plus c plus n theta, where that r is under root a square plus b square and theta is tan inverse of b upon a. ठीक है. Similarly, we have nth derivative formula for e raised to x cos of bx plus c. It is similarly r raised e raised to x cos of bx plus c plus n theta. Okay. Where same r means under root a square plus b square, theta means tan inverse of b upon a. And the last one, as a special case, remember this also, that if your y is tan inverse of x, then its nth derivative yn, it is given by minus 1 raised to n minus 1 factorial into sine raised to n theta sine of n theta, where that theta is tan inverse of 1 upon x. Tan inverse of 1 upon x. So how many formulae I have written here? Is approximately 11 formulae. From this 11, the most important or which will be useful in the example solving is this 6 number formula, then sine cos bx plus c, ninth e raised to x sin bx plus c, then e raised to x cos bx plus c. And जो 11 formula, that is specially there are some examples which we will solve by using some substitution. Examples involving the substitution. So that are some special examples, so that I will tell you when I will cover that examples. In that only this 11 formula will be applicable. Okay. Now you will see that these are only 11 formulae, and accordingly depending on the example, you have to select the proper formula to write down or to get the nth derivative. So in addition to this successive differentiation formulae, you may also need the trigonometric formulae, that in which we express the product of trigonometry as addition or subtraction. Means these are the additional formulae from the trigonometry that will be required. 2 sin a cos b. So what is the formula? It is sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b. Second, 2 cos a sin b, that is equal to sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b. Number 3, 2 cos a cos b, that is cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b. Number 4, 2 sin a sin b, that is equal to cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. So here you can see that the product of trigonometry we can express by using this formula as addition or subtraction. So apart from this, some double angle, triple angle, that formula will be also required depending on the example, double angle or triple angle. So you just revise that formula. Okay. So these are the important formula I have mentioned here. Now let us go to the examples, special types of examples in which there will be the use of this formula. Let us first of all consider the example where there is a product of a trigonometry. Which type we are considering? Product of trigonometry, trigonometric functions. So question is, first question, find nth derivative, find nth derivative for y equal to, for y equal to sin 2x into cos 3x, sin of 2x into cos of 3x. Okay, so what is our y? It is sin of 2x into cos of 3x. So remember one thing, that derivative we cannot apply separately or addition. Means if somebody is writing its nth derivative as nth derivative of sin 2x into derivative of cos 3x, so that is wrong, because we cannot apply the derivative separately over the multiplication. For multiplication we don't have such a separation possible in the derivative. Okay, means whatever y we have, it is the product of a trigonometry. It is the product of trigonometry. So before applying the formula, we have the formula sin 2x का nth डेरिवेटिव हमारे पास में फॉर्मूला है. इफ वी हैव द sin of bx plus c, अगर sin bx plus c है तो इसका nth डेरिवेटिव क्या लिखते हैं हम लोग? As discussed previously as a table, its nth derivative is given by sin of bx plus c plus n pi by 2. If we have cos instead of sin, if there is a cos of bx plus c, it is nth derivative is cos of bx plus c plus n pi by 2. But the problem here, it is there is no only sin or only cos. It is a product of sin and cos. So we cannot apply this formula directly. These formulae are not applicable directly. So first of all, you have to simplify this in such a way that the product sin 2x into cos 3x will be removed. Sin 2x into cos 3x. So express the product of trigonometry as a sum or difference, addition or subtraction. In which formula we have? It is sin a cos b type. अभी हमने formula लिखा था. What formula we have? 2 sin a cos b. What is the formula? 2 sin a cos b, it is sin of a plus b plus sin of a minus b. So by using this, here our a is 2x, it is a, and b is 3x. So that y will be equal to, shifting this 2 also means 1 upon 2 into sin of 2x plus 3x plus sin of 2x minus 3x. So it will be y is equal to 1 upon 2 sin of 2x plus 3x is a sin of 5x plus sin of 2x minus a, that is sin of minus x. So it is y will be equal to 1 upon 2 sin of 5x minus sin of x. Clear? Okay. Now I will take nth derivative of this. Now differentiate n times, or in other way you can say that take nth derivative. So nth derivative of LHS left hand side will be ym, and nth derivative of RHS, which is 1 upon 2 sin of 5x minus sin of x, इसका nth derivative. So let us read by bracket, outside the bracket suffix n. Okay. Now as we know that in case of a derivative, constants we can have the outside. 1 upon 2 constant है, प्रोडक्ट में है ना ये, तो दैट वी कैन टेक आउटसाइड. सो इट इज 1/2 sin 5x minus sin of x, its nth derivative. Now that next, this nth derivative over this subtraction we can apply the separation, means nth derivative of sin 5x minus nth derivative of sin x, because derivative we can apply separately over the addition or subtraction. So it is nth derivative of sin of 5x minus nth derivative of sin of x. ठीक है. Now I will use the formula जो अभी हमने टेबल में मेंशन किए सारे फार्मूले, उसमें से कौन सा फार्मूला अप्लाई होगा. वी हैव दिस फार्मूले साइन ऑफ बी एक्स प्लस सी वाला फार्मूला. ओके, सो बाय दैट लेट अस राइट इट यूजिंग द फार्मूला फॉर साइन ऑफ बी एक्स प्लस सी, nth derivative is, what is nth derivative? Sin of bx plus c plus n pi by 2. bx plus c plus n pi by 2. So if you compare this first term, so what is b there? bx plus c means b will be 5. c high name means 5x plus 0 you can say. So c term is 0 for this. Here also we have sin, but what is b for this second term? b is 1 and c is again 0. तो इसको अलग से फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करेंगे विथ b एज अ 5 and c as a 0, and here it is a b raised to n in the formula. And the derivative of sin of bx plus c is b raised to n sin of bx plus c plus n pi by 2. So by that it will be 5 raised to n sin of 5x plus c is 0 plus n pi by 2 minus, here it is 1 raised to n because you have to be 1, 1 raised to n sin of x plus c is 0 plus n pi by 2. That's it. So finally, for the simplification, you cannot do anything. Let it be as it is. 5 raised to n will be 5 raised to n because we don't know what is n. N is any number, means 1, 2, 3, 4. 5x plus n pi by 2 minus 1 raised to n is 1. So it is minus sin of x plus n pi by 2. Okay, this is the answer for given y. Its nth derivative is given by 1/2 5 raised to n sin 5x plus n pi by 2 minus sin x plus n pi by 2. Is it clear to all? Or is it clear? Okay. Okay. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
This is a very simple example. Okay, and this is from your the question bank also. But you just focus on the concept instead of doing the practice from the question bank only. Your job is to understand the concept so that if there is any question of that type, you must be able to solve. Okay, now let us go further. This we have seen where is the product of a trigonometry. Now suppose I have the question, simple question. Let us consider, suppose I have y is equal to 1 upon 2x plus 3, and if I ask you what is the nth derivative, then find yn, nth derivative. Do we have any formula for this? Okay, let me show you the formula list. If y is equal to 1 upon 2x plus 3, then can we write nth derivative directly by using some formula? Do we have any formula? Can you tell me the number? The formula list I have shown to you. Is it visible to all? किसका डेरिवेटिव चाहिए मेरे को? nth डेरिवेटिव 1/2x प्लस 3। तो है क्या? ओके, फॉर्मूला नंबर 5, करेक्ट करेक्ट। Formula number 5, we can use it. What is that formula number 5? Let us write that part. We know if y is of this type 1 upon ax plus b, y is 1 upon ax plus b, or uh, let me write it in general form. Suppose instead of 2x plus 3 I have 2x plus 3 raised to suppose 4. So for that I will use the fourth formula, general formula, and y is equal to 1 upon ax plus b bracket raised to m. In that case we have the formula that yn it is given by minus 1 raised to n a raised to n m plus n minus 1 factorial divided by m minus 1 factorial into ax plus b bracket raised to m plus n. So by using this formula, ये जो y दिया है y इक्वल टू 1/2x plus 3 raised to 4. So if you compare it with this formula, what is your a? A will be 2, b will be 3, and m that is a 4. So with this, that yn it will be equal to, just use it 2, 3 and 4 in this formula. So what it will be? Minus 1 raised to n into a raised to n. So a here it is a 2, a is 2, 2 raised to n, then m plus n that is a 4 plus n minus 1 factorial divided by denominator is m minus 1 that is 4 minus 1 factorial into ax plus b that is 2x plus 3 raised to m plus n. So m here it is a 4 plus n. Okay, initially it looks difficult, but this is the very important formula. It will be useful for all the examples where there is a rational terms, poly by poly, polynomial upon polynomial. Now you can simplify it further, means you can write it as a yn is equal to minus 1 raised to n, 2 raised to n. This 4 plus n minus 1 means it is n plus 3 factorial divided by 4 minus 1 that is a 3 factorial 2x plus 3 raised to n plus 4. Okay, this is question number 2, just directly by using the formula. Okay. Now similarly, suppose I have question number 3. If my y is 1/2x plus 3, then what is yn? What is yn? Now is it a special case? Again we can use the same formula. यही formula use करेंगे. सिर्फ m का वैल्यू क्या है यहाँ पे? m is 0, और इनमें से ये एग्जाम्पल में m का वैल्यू 4 था. नाउ जो क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे हम लिया है दैट इज विथ m और द पावर, no sorry, it is not 0, it is 1. 1/2x plus 3 means raised to 1. Here a is 2, b is 3, and m is 1, and I will use the same formula. Either you can use the fourth formula or the fifth formula. Fifth is a special case of a fourth formula. So if I have the formula y 1/ax plus b e raised to m, then for that yn it is given by minus 1 raised to n, a raised to n, m plus n minus 1 factorial divided by m minus 1 factorial into x plus b raised to m plus n. So always you write down the formula again and again for new example, for every example, so that you can remember the formula. Now here we have a2, b3 and m1. So nth derivative for the given example will be what? Minus 1 raised to n. What is the n? And n will be as it is. A raised to n, a is 2, so it is 2 raised to n. M plus n, so m is 1 here, so it is 1 plus n minus 1. I am just putting the values of that a, b and m in this form. Then m minus 1 factorial, that is 1 minus 1, that is 0 factorial. 0 factorial is 1 into ax plus b, that is 2x plus 3 raised to 1 plus n, or you may say n plus 1, because m is 1. So it is finally minus 1 raised to n, 2 raised to n, 1 plus n minus 1, that is n factorial divided by, this is 2x plus 3 raised to n plus 1. Okay, now you can see that if you are using the fifth formula directly, what is the fifth formula? It is for 1 upon ax plus b. For 1 upon x plus b, that nth derivative is minus 1 raised to n, a raised to n factorial upon ax plus b raised to n plus 1. So by that also you will have the same answer, because that fifth is a special case of the fourth formula. Fourth is the main formula, and in the fourth, if you are putting that m as a 1, you will get the formula number 5. Okay. So these are the simple examples where we have the rational term or the factors term. Now the questions will not be directly like this. The question will be more or one step ahead from this. Suppose, is it clear whatever we have done up to now? Is it clear to all? Do reply. Okay. The questions will be on the derivative of nth derivative of the rational term or the polynomial upon polynomial, where you may have to use the concept of the partial fraction. Let us consider one example on that. Nth derivative type 2, nth derivative by partial fraction for which type of functions? For y or this type, polynomial upon polynomial, when your y is polynomial upon polynomial. Okay, so let us take the question number 4. Find nth derivative for y equal to x upon x minus 1 into x minus 2. Okay, so what is y? We have y is a rational term, polynomial upon polynomial. इसमें न्यूमरेटर का डिग्री क्या है? तो डिग्री ऑफ न्यूमरेटर इज 1 and degree of denominator is 2. So what you can see, that degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator. So when the degree of numerator is strictly less than degree of denominator, then we can apply the partial fraction, or we can express that rational term, rational function, polynomial by polynomial term as the addition of the fractions. So we can apply here partial fraction. So how to do that? Means this rational term x upon x minus 1 into x minus 2, we can write as a addition of the fractions, means a upon x minus 1 plus b upon x minus 2. You just have to find the values of a and b. So for that, let us multiply it both the sides by x minus 1 into x minus 2. So it is x is equal to a into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 1. So for getting a, we'll put the value of x particularly. So if I put x as a 1, I will have in this equation, suppose I put x as a 1, then this 1 is equal to a into 1 minus 2 means minus 1 and plus b into 0. So that will give you a as a minus 1. And if we put x as a 2, so it is 2 is equal to a into 2 minus 2 will be 0 and b into 2 minus 1, that is b into 1. So that implies b is equal to 2. So these are the values of a and b. So actually whatever the rational term whose nth derivative we want, this is rational term x upon x minus 1 into x minus 2. And its nth derivative we want. So what we did, we expressed this rational term as an addition of the fractions. That is a upon x minus 1 plus b upon x minus 2, means it is minus 1 upon x minus 1 plus 2 upon x minus 2. Because we don't have the formula directly for this. Do we have the formula for 1 upon ax plus b, so that we can apply? So our y is now in the simplified form, that y is minus 1 upon x minus 1 plus 2 upon x minus 2. So to get the nth derivative, we will take nth derivative of both the sides, nth derivative of both the sides. So it will be LHS nth derivative yn, and RHS nth derivative certainly we can apply separately over the addition, means it is nth derivative of minus 1 upon x minus 1 plus nth derivative of 2 upon x minus 2. That suffix indicates the nth derivative. If it is n minus 1, then that suffix will represent n minus 1th derivative. Okay. Now here it is, these terms are in the form of what? 1 upon ax plus b. What are the minus sign you can take outside? This is in the form of 1 upon ax plus b, bracket raised to m suppose. But here m is 1. So what formula we have? If you go to that formula list, you will find the formula for that. If your y is, let us write it here. We know for y equal to 1 upon ax plus b, means ax plus b power 1, then its nth derivative yn is given by minus 1 raised to n into a raised to n into n factorial divided by ax plus b raised to n plus 1. This, let us write it here, formula. It is formula number 5, special case of formula number 4. So we can use it. So we need what? Y n. If I compare this, what is a minus तो बाहर रखेंगे हम. So here it will remain what? Only 1 upon x minus 1. So if I compare 1 upon x minus 1 with 1 upon x plus b, what is a? A is 1. What is b? Minus 1. So apply this formula with this a, b. So it will be minus 1. This minus 1 is for this. Or formula का जो minus 1 raised to n, that we will put here. Means it is minus 1 raised to n. A raised to n, that is 1 raised to n. N factorial divided by x plus b, that is x minus 1 raised to n plus 1. Okay. This was the original minus 1 which we have taken outside and formula we applied for the 1 upon x minus 1 with a 1 and b minus 1. Okay, plus now for this term again this 2 as a constant which is in the multiplication we can take outside. So inside there will be 1 upon x minus 2. Compare that 1 upon x minus 2 with the 1 upon ax plus b. So for this second term that a is a 1 again and b is minus 2 and formula will be same. So with this it will be 2 into 1 raised to n into n factorial divided by x plus b, that is x minus 2 raised to n plus 1. Okay, is it clear? Okay, now that yn, what you can take common? What you can take common? Screen is visible? Screen दिख रहा है कि सबको?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now from this, this is the final answer. You can say final answer, but if you have time, you can still further simplify it by taking the things common. Means यहाँ से you can have minus 1 raised to n, 1 raised to n तो 1 ही रहेगा, and n factorial, these things we can have the common. So it is minus 1 raised to n into n factorial. So from the first thing we will have the minus 1 upon x minus 1 raised to n plus 1, और यहाँ से आएगा प्लस 2 इंटू ये बाहर लिया हमने, इट इज 2 अपॉन एक्स माइनस 2 रेस टू n प्लस 1, नथिंग अदर देन दिस. ओके, इज इट क्लियर? इज इट क्लियर? हाँ, अरे समझ में आया क्या? बंद कर दो. डू रिप्लाई. Okay, if you have your question bank sheet with you, that you will find it that you can solve the example from first set. You can solve the example number 4. Third we have done already. Okay, let us do the example which is from the second set. Okay, let us do that of the partial fraction type. So it is from second set and third question. Question is find nth derivative, find nth derivative for y equal to x square upon x plus 2 into x plus 3, x square upon x plus 2 into, it is 2x plus 3, sorry, it is not only x plus 3, it is 2x plus 3. Okay, now is it a rational term? जो अभी एग्जाम्पल हमने सॉल्व किया था, it is of the similar type, but only difference is what, though it is a poly by poly, polynomial upon polynomial, if you can see the degree of numerator, what is the degree of numerator? Maximum power of x, degree means maximum power, it is 2, and denominator में degree क्या है? Degree of denominator it is also 2. So मेरे को इसको nth डेरिवेटिव चाहिए, I want the nth डेरिवेटिव of this for y equal to x square divided by x plus 2 into 2x plus 3. But this is a rational term and we don't have the formula directly for this. Formula हमारे पास में दो ही है, that is 1 upon ax plus b. ये टाइप में रहेगा तो हम लोग nth डेरिवेटिव डायरेक्टली लिख सकते, या फिर 1/ax प्लस बी ब्रैकेट रेस टू m. दिस इज नॉट इन दैट वे. सो हम लोग को पहले वो फाइव टाइप में इसको सिंप्लीफाई करना पड़ेगा. बट यहाँ पे दिक्कत क्या है कि द डिग्री ऑफ न्यूमरेटर इज equal to degree of denominator. And partial fraction it is applicable when the degree of numerator is strictly less. So यहाँ पे equal है. तो first of all we will take the division. So what is that? x square को डिवाइड करेंगे हम लोग किससे? जो डिवीजन है एक्चुअली हम लोग डिवीजन परफॉर्म करेंगे. सो व्हाट इज दिस x प्लस 2 इंटू 2x प्लस 3. If I take this multiplication, so let us write it again separately. First of all, y is x square upon this is 2x square plus 3x plus 4x means 7x and plus 2 into 3 means 6. I will perform here the division. एक्चुअली किसको डिवाइड करना है हमको? x स्क्वायर को. किससे डिवाइड करना है? डिनोमिनेटर इज 2x स्क्वायर प्लस 7x प्लस 6. यू हैव डन दिस टाइप ऑफ एग्जाम्पल्स स्कूल में. सो व्हाट विल बी द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन? सो दैट विल सी हियर. यहाँ पे 2 है, यहाँ पे x स्क्वायर, तो हमारा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन विल बी 2. सो विद दिस इट विल बी, ओ सॉरी इट इज नॉट 2, इट विल बी 1/2. ये यहाँ पे हमको माइनस करना है ना. इट इज 1/2 इंटू दिस. सो इट विल बी वॉट? एक्स स्क्वायर plus 7/2 x plus 6/2 means 3. So when I do the subtraction, sign change, minus minus minus. What it is? ये cancel. It is minus 7/2 x minus 3. Okay. Now by division algorithm, यहाँ पे हमने डिवीजन लिया एक्चुअली. By division algorithm, that dividend x square is equal to what? Divisor 2x square plus 7x plus c. Divisor into quotient which is 1/2 plus remainder term that is minus 7/2x minus 3. This you know already. This is school algebra. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Means I can replace this x square which is in the numerator side of y by this. So what I will have? Therefore with this, that y will be equal to 2x square plus 7x plus 6 into 1/2 plus minus 7/2x minus 3 डिवाइड बाय डिनोमिनेटर इज एज इट इज. डिनोमिनेटर क्या है भाई? ये 2x स्क्वायर प्लस 7x प्लस 6. सो नाउ यू कैन सेपरेट द डिनोमिनेटर. दिस 2x स्क्वायर प्लस 7x प्लस 6 इंटू 1/2 अपॉन दिस. सो दैट 2x स्क्वायर प्लस 7x प्लस 6 विल कैंसल. what remains 1/2 plus this minus 7/2x minus 3 upon this. So I can have that minus outside, so it is minus 7/2 x plus 3 divided by 2x square plus 1x plus 6. Yes. Arav. Y is this. Now here we have simplified that y in this format. So y is equal to 1/2 plus this. Now here if you see, this is again a rational term, but here the degree is 1, and this degree is, here the degree is 2. Okay. So it is y is equal to, suppose I call this as a y1, where that y1 means 7/2 x plus 3 divided by 2x square plus 7x plus 6. Degree of numerator is 1 and degree of denominator is 2. Okay. So can we apply partial fraction here? Can we apply partial fraction? पहली दिक्कत क्या था कि there was degree of numerator equal to degree of denominator. Now for this y1, the degree of numerator is strictly less. Okay. So we can apply here the partial fraction for y1. Okay, so y1 के लिए 7/2x plus 3. Now for this we can apply partial fraction. So because of we have the degree of numerator less than degree of denominator. Now before applying that partial fraction, do we have the factors of denominator? What are the factors? Denominator is 2x square plus 7x plus 6. So its factors are same. x plus 2 into 2x plus 3. उसी को मल्टीप्लाई करके हमने लिखा था ना. So the factors of denominator are x plus 2 into 2x plus 3. x plus 2 into 2x plus 3. Okay. So this 7 upon 2x plus 3 divided by x plus 2 into 2x plus 3 we can write as a upon x plus 2 plus b upon 2x plus 3. Okay. So we just have to find the values of a and b. To find, multiply both the sides by denominator of LHS. So it is 7 upon 2 x plus 3 is equal to a into 2x plus 3 plus b into x plus 2. Now I want the answer from you. I want a and b. So for getting a, I will put in this equation, where is equation number 2. In equation 2, I will put x as a minus 2. So all of you put x as a minus 2 here and tell me what a you are getting. And similarly put x as a minus 3/2 to get the value of b. So put these values and tell me the respective values of a and b. Do this, all of you. Okay, what is the answer? A का value a minus 1 आ रहा है. Well, let me check. So it is 7 upon 2. We are putting x as a minus 7 upon 2 into minus 2 plus 3 a into 2 into minus 2 means minus 4 plus 3 and it will be 0. So it will give you, this will cancel, means it is minus 7 plus 3, that is minus 4, and minus 4 plus 3 means minus 1. So a is a into minus 1. So it is finally a is equal to 1 upon 4. Is it? Are you getting this? Anyone? A is equal to 1 upon 4. इसका आंसर आएगा ये. You have to do it, huh? Okay. Next, if I put x as a minus 3/2, second way to get the value of b, put x as a minus 3/2. Minus 3/2. So what do you will have? 7/2 into minus 3/2 plus 3 is equal to a into, ये तो 0 हो जाएगा, a into 0 plus b into minus 3/2 plus 2. So what it is? It is in fact minus 21 upon 4 plus 3 is equal to b into minus 3 by 2 plus 2, that is minus 3 plus 4, 1 upon 2. So it is minus 21 plus 12 upon 4, that is b into 1 upon 2. So finally we'll have, what is it, 12, 9 means minus 21, 11 and 2 means minus 9 by 4 equal to b into 1 by 2. So it implies b is equal to minus 9 by 2. Okay. Just check it again, the calculations. So that y1, which is this, so y1 will be equal to a upon x plus 2 plus b upon 2x plus 3. So y1, a is, what do we have, a 1 upon 4, 1 upon 4 upon x plus 2 plus b upon, so what is b, minus 9 by 2, so it is minus 9 by 2 upon 2x plus 3. This is y1, and our y is in fact 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 minus y1. So the original y, it is 1 by 2 minus this 1 by 4, 1 upon x plus 2 minus 9 by 2, 1 upon 2x plus 3. Now you can have the nth derivative because we have done the simplification of the given rational term. So take nth derivative, take nth derivative. So yn is equal to 1 by 2 का nth derivative minus 1 upon 4 into 1 upon x plus 2's nth derivative minus 9 by 2, 1 upon 2x plus 3 का nth derivative. Okay. So 1 by 2 का nth derivative, it will be constant, x का nth derivative will be 0. For these two, 1 by x plus 2 and 1 upon 2x plus 3, you use the formula of y equal to 1 upon ax plus b, and equation number, formula number 5. Okay. You just use it and complete this. Will you complete this? Just one step, one line you have to write by using the formula. करेंगे क्या आप लोग? Do reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we have covered, the examples where we have the trigonometric product, then the rational term. Okay. Let me do this next example. Do complete this by using the formula number 5. Huh? Okay, let us go for the question number 4 from the third set. Batch. What is the question? Find nth derivative of log of 2x plus 3 divided by 3x plus 1. Okay. So what is y here? 2x plus 3 divided by 3x plus 1. Okay. Now tell me what properties we have for logarithm of a upon b. Log a minus log b. Okay. Because what, देखो हमारे पास में फॉर्मूला किसके लिए है? We have the formula for अगर y log of ax plus b है, if y is log of ax plus b, then its nth derivative, we have the formula for nth derivative as what? Yn, it is equal to yn, it is equal to 1 upon, it is minus 1 raised to n a raised to n, it is minus 1 raised to n minus 1 a raised to n minus 1 factorial divided by ax plus b raised to n. दिस इज द फार्मूला. ये भी दिया है हमने, जो लिस्ट दी है टेबल, उसमें फार्मूला है. बट this formula we can use when we have the log of ax plus b. This is not a log of ax plus b, it is what? Log of 2x plus 3 upon 3x plus 1. So to use that, we have to first of all convert this given y in this format, so that we can use the formula. So it is one step again. Given y is log of 2x plus 3 upon log of 2x plus 3 upon 3x plus 1. Now this, by the property of log, it is 2x plus 3 log 2x plus 3 minus log 3x plus 1. Now take nth derivative simply. So if I take nth derivative, so we can apply separately over the subtraction or addition. So yn is equal to nth derivative of log of 2x plus 3 minus nth derivative of log of 3x plus 1. Okay, so just apply this formula for log ax plus b. It is minus 1 raised to n minus 1 a raised to n minus 1 factorial upon ax plus b raised to n. So for this, what is a? A is 2, b is 3, और यहाँ पे a is 3, b is 1. So what will be yn? Minus 1 raised to n minus 1 a raised to n minus 1 factorial upon 2x plus 3 raised to n. ये होगा फर्स्ट log of 2x plus 3 का डेरिवेटिव, माइनस बाय सेम फॉर्मूला बट विथ a 3 and b 1, it will be minus 1 raised to n minus 1 3 raised to n minus 1 factorial divided by 3x plus 1 raised to n. Okay.